Claude 4.5 Sonnet is here, and today we're jumping right into using it. We asked Claude 4.5 Sonnet to develop a real-time ray tracing simulation featuring a metallic sphere suspended above a street scene. And as you can see here, bam, made entirely in HTML, we can adjust the metalness of the sphere from 1 all the way down to 0, as we can see, and we see it changing right here. We can also adjust the roughness. So right now it is super rough, and we can bring it all the way down to 0, and as you can see, it's more reflective. And then we have an actual reflectivity slider, and then we can change the environment intensity from 3 to 1 to 0. We can also change the base color of our ray tracing sphere. Wow, absolutely insane. And like I said before, man, this is made entirely in HTML, which is absolutely nuts. So Claude 4.5 Sonnet is here. It is the absolute best coding agent, AI coding large language model. And today we're going to use it and we're going to see just how good it is. But this is made entirely just in one language, HTML. Wow, absolutely nuts. Let's keep it popping, man. We're going to create a snake game in Python. Create a snake game in Python. Let's watch Claude 4.5 go to work. And bam, just like that, our Python game is ready to be played. Hold on. Okay, we're locked in, guys. We're locked in, Creator Quam family. Ooh, Woo, Creator Quam family. Come on, Creator Quam family. Let's go. Woo, so there we have it, snake game in Python. Very simple, very easy. Claude 4.5 Sonnet did that in about 10 seconds, which is absolutely insane. Most of that time was spent just me getting the Python game to run. As I told you guys before, my Python knowledge is about noob level. But hey, give me 4 months and I'll be an expert in Python. Bam, we have our next prompt: build a visual simulation of a coral reef development, displaying colonies expanding, fish swimming patterns, symbiotic algae growth, including sliders for water temperature and nutrition levels. Let's see Claude 4.5 get to work with the ultimate coding assistant, the ultimate coding agent. And as you can see, it's getting to work. We want it to be in a standalone HTML5 file. Watch my previous videos, man. We've been a part of the Anthropic family. We've been Team Claude, man. Team Claude over ChatGPT. It's always been the #1 large language model for coding. So that's why it's been my #1 large language model. And bam, here we have it. Whoa, coral reef simulation. So we could change the water temperature, 34 degrees Celsius. So it's kind of hot. Now the water is hot, the fish are moving a little bit quicker. As you can see, the light intensity, okay, so the light intensity adds some trails to the fish when the light intensity is low. That's a very interesting and unique visual effect. Current strength. Let's see, let's make the current super strong. We don't want the fish to die, but let's see what happens when we increase the strength of the current. No noticeable visual effects, but I'm sure in real life definitely has an effect on the fish. But we can actually add coral colonies by just placing our cursor, which is nuts. So we drop the coral and we see it expand just as a real life coral colony would. That is absolutely sick. And it's great that Claude 4.5 was able to recognize that's how it is in real life and simulate that with this standalone HTML5 file. Absolutely nuts, Creator Quam family. Symbiotic algae, green overlay on healthy coral. Let's lower the current strength and increase the light intensity a little bit. Nutty, absolutely nuts. Wow, Claude 4.5 is a beast. And just like I said before, standalone HTML5 file. Not even too beefy, a little bit beefy, but hey, this is a standalone file and it created something as intricate and complex as this. And we see the color of the coral colonies changes over time, just as it would in IRL in real life. So this is very impressive. We can increase the water temperature And when we do change these sliders, we do see an unfortunate decrease in algae coverage and in reef health when we increase the water temperature. When we lower the temperature, it's also decreasing, but right in the middle, we get a 93% reef health, which is what we want. So 25 degrees, and we raise the nutrition levels. Oh, the reef health goes down if we raise the nutrient levels, which is absolutely interesting. So I am no marine biologist, but that's interesting. You would assume that the nutrient levels go up, then the reef health will go up as well, but that's not the 100% case. Light intensity is definitely needed for reef health, as you can see. And then the strength of the current doesn't really have an effect on the health of the reef. So that is our third prompt. Let's move on to our next one. We want Claude 4.5 Sonnet to create a Photoshop clone. Let's do it. And we spelled file wrong, but hey, Claude 4.5 Sonnet is smart enough to know that we asked them to create a standalone HTML5 file. Let's let it do its thing. Man, it's so crazy how fast it types out this code, man. It just pumps out this code like an absolute machine. Here we have it, baby. Claude 4.5 Sonnet. Woo! Here's our Photoshop clone. Let's open up an image. This is our Nissan GTR from our previous video, Creator Quam family. Hopefully y'all been tuning in to our videos, man. Let's see if we can draw in the GTR. Oh, that's a little weird. Actually, let's just use text for text button is not working. So we were able to draw a box. Let's clear this. Start over. So it does work. A little bit glitchy, but it does work, family. Creator Quam fam. Boom. So we go with the gray GTR. Absolutely nasty. Nasty. Whoo. We're not gonna stop making videos till we get it, Creator Quam family. So lock in. Tune in. Tune in. Tune in, Creator Quam family. For some reason, our text is not working, but we do have a toolbar on the side, just like in regular Photoshop. We have filters, grayscale. Whoa. Sepia, vintage, warm, cool, invert. Ooh, inverted looks very nice. Very beautiful inverted color GTR. And we can color fill. Okay, it's a little bit weird. Let's see. It's a little bit odd, but okay. Let's uninvert it. Ungrayscale, unsepia, unvintage, uncool. Okay, we can blur our image. Ooh, this is nice, guys. Last but not least, we're going to ask Claude 4.5 to create a taxonomy tree based off of the relationships in the Bible. So we're going to test its knowledge of ancient books, the one and only ancient book that we need. This is not a religious channel, but hey, Creator Quam has to get his shout out to Jesus, the one and only. Let's do it. We're going to ask it again. We want a standalone HTML5 file. Goodbye, GTR. Let's see what they come up with. It's been about 20 seconds. It's putting in that work just like a workhorse that it is. Bam. Woo! So here we have it, our biblical taxonomy tree. So it starts off with God. He creates Adam and Eve. First man. It also gives a Bible verse for reference. Absolutely nuts. I didn't even ask for that. Let's go, Claude 4.5. So Adam and Eve, and they had Cain, Abel. Cain and Abel, we all know the story about Cain and Abel. Let's go. Cain and Abel, the brothers, and Seth was the only one who had kids. Third son of Adam, and Noah, Japheth, Ham, Shem. Shem had Abraham. Y'all know the story of Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac. Come on now, Jacob. Esau, 12 tribes of Israel. Come on now, talk to me. David, Moses, come on, man, talk to me. And then the purple is all of our prophets in the Bible. Red is our kings and rulers. So we see in red, we see David. We see Solomon, King Solomon, absolute GOAT, absolute legend, King Solomon, one of the wisest men in the Bible. Jesus Christ was born from David. It's the apostles. Even though Christ did not birth the apostles. Claude 4.5 did take a little while to create this last one, but it gave me more than I asked for. I click on the church and it says the body of Christ, Acts through Revelation, worldwide fellowship. It does give you Bible verses and Bible books where it actually references where this creation is made. So we go to Paul, Acts 2, Philemon. But that being said, man, that's it. Claude 4.5 claims to be the absolute best in software engineering, beating Opus 4.1, Sonnet 4. So beating out its own large language models that's Anthropic competes with itself, man, on another level from ChatGPT and Gemini, and just on an absolute another level. And as you can see here, man, Claude 4.5 Sonnet beats Claude Opus and Claude Sonnet 4 in agentic coding, agentic terminal coding, agentic tool use, computer use, high school math competition, 100% in Python, absolutely smashing the competition, slamming the competition, whereas GPT-5 has 99.6, so absolutely smashing it. In finance, law is winning, medicine, overall STEM, absolutely smashing the competition, which as we can see, the only competition is itself, man. They don't even compete with the losers of GPT-5. Just joking, y'all, just joking. But absolutely beating GPT-5. GitHub says Claude 4.5 amplifies GitHub Copilot's core strengths. Our initial evals show significant improvements in multi-step reasoning and code comprehension. Nuts. Netflix uses it. Netflix says Claude 4.5 is excellent at software development tasks, learning our code-based patterns to deliver precise implementations, handles everything from debugging to architecture with deep contextual understanding. Nuts. 4.5 Sonnet, absolute low as far as misaligned business behaviors. And then for software development kits, let's see what they have for us. Let's see. Code agent, code review agent, contract review agent, meeting summary agent, financial reporting agent, email automation agent, and invoice processing agent. Another thing I did not show you guys is all the things that we can now integrate into Claude. Here we can add Google Calendar, Gmail search, Google Drive search, and obviously we can search the web, have extended thinking, and then we can have our use style, which we can add connectors. Let's see, so they have Asana, Aura, Canva, Close, Cloudinary, Dalupa, Figma, Gmail, Fireflies, Hugging Face. Absolutely nuts, man. So many connectors that we can integrate into Anthropic Claude 4.5. And with that being said, man, shout out to the Creative Quant family. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We have grown 3,000 subscribers in 1 month of locking in, man. Creative Quant went through some hardships. He went through some tough times, but so does everybody in life, man. It's all about what you do, man. Are you going to fold up in a ball? Are you going to curl up in a ball and sit in a corner? I know some people need more time to deal with their hardships, but for me, man, my goal was to just lock in, man, and give you guys the content that you deserve, man. You guys deserve content for subscribing to me and for sticking to me since 2023. We've been making these AI videos, and since 2018, I've been pumping out these videos for you guys, and I thank you guys, man. I've been away, did have some hardships, did have some struggles, was trying to finish college and dealing with some other personal things in life, but we've been back a month, man. 3,000 subscribers in 1 month, so I had to pump out this video for you guys as a thanks. What do you guys think about Claude 4.5? Is it the #1 coding agent? Is it the #1 AI large language model? You guys let me know what you think in the comments, man. Please let me know. Again, I thank you guys. Please stay blessed, stay healthy, stay stress-free. Without further ado, Creative Quant family, AI is not going to take over us. We are going to take over AI. So let's make sure we are not getting anxious about all these AI tools taking our jobs and all this other stuff. Instead, lock in, man. Subscribe to the Creative Quant family. Learn how you can use these AI tools for yourself. If you're a digital marketer, make CRM dashboards as we did in our last video with Lovable and GPT-5. If you're a web designer, use Claude Code to, add it to your VS Code. That's what I'm about to do right after I close this video. Add Claude Code to my VS Code, because right now I have GitHub Copilot. I might switch it up to Claude Code 4.5 Sonnet. So with that being said, man, I love you guys. Please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more absolute bangers. I love you guys. Thank you.